Hi there, how are you doing? Now in this video we're going to cover the string pattern matching methods. Okay, so there are match, search, replace and split. So we begin with match. So what it does is match is it's same as calling a regular expressions object execution method. Match accepts a regular expression string or regular expression objects to find the match. Okay, so for example I have a text here which has cat, bat, sat, and fat. So all of them contains at. Okay, so the pattern I'm trying to find out is at. So you write regular expression between two backslash. Okay, so this is my pattern here, dot at. So here this dot means that it matches any character except a new line. Okay, it matches all the characters. So all the characters matching at, that is the pattern that I'm trying to match. So I create another variable matches. So what it does, its value is text, which is the original text, and I use this match method. Okay, so this is one of the methods. So this is the method we've been covering now. So text.match, what I want to match this regular expression, which is a pattern. I could have written directly here as well. Okay, so what's the result we get? We get, for example, let's say matches.index, which returns 0 because it founds here in the beginning 0, 1, 2. So it founds here, so it returns 0. And you can also use the bracket notation to get the actual match. Okay, so this becomes useful. Let's see this in actions, 0 and cat. So this becomes useful when you're trying to find out a certain pattern, if that matches in the given text or whatever you're working on. Okay, so this is useful. So the next one we're going to cover is search. Okay, so here I have an example of using search. So say same as before, the text string I have, and I have this pattern add. So what I'm trying to find out is I apply this search method on this text and I pass the pattern, and it returns 1 because it is in the first position of at in the string. So refresh and you see 1. Okay, so that's how we can use search. Okay, so replace, what it does, it takes two arguments. The first argument, it can be a regular expression object or a string, and the second argument can be a string or a function. Okay, so for example, I have the same text here and I have the result variable, and I'm applying the replace method on the text. So I'm trying to replace at with this word. Okay, so the result is, because I have applied the replace method with this string, this time I'm not using regular expression, I'm using this string. So what it does is it finds the first one with the at and it replaces with ond. So cat becomes cond, but the rest of them remains the same. Okay, so let's see. As you can see, that's the result. However, this is where the power of regular expression comes, because you probably want to replace all the instances where there are at, you want to replace with certain things. So in that case, what you can do is you can use, instead of specifying like this, let's create a regular expression using 2 slash, and then let's try to find at, and then in a global scope giving the G flag. Everywhere it finds at, and need the string here on the regular expression. Okay, now what we can do is we can let's wrap inside the word. Okay, and then we can use $1. Let's see what happens. As you can see, the word cat, word bat, word sat, and word fat. So this is how we can use regular expression to replace this string to get the desired result. Okay, so this is one of the use case of replace. Now let's cover the split method as well. Now this split method is useful when you want to take the string and convert it into array of substrings. That's when it becomes super useful. For example, I have this text. It contains comma separated words. Now what I've done here is I've taken this string, applied the split method, and what I did here is I specified that I want to separate it by comma. So the result is, when you console log this variable which holds this value, the result is array of the separate objects. Before it was a single string, now it is an array of separate objects. For example, let's see, and as you can see, we get the array. So using these methods, we can work with strings to get the desired effect. Okay, so now you might not find it very interesting because in this context it doesn't really make sense. We just console logging, but when you're working in an actual project, all these methods will come handy, and we will get to that stage. Okay, so don't be disappointed if you're feeling a bit low, because you're just learning and you're just testing things in the console. You're not actually building anything. But don't worry, that time will come and you will thank yourself that you went through all these steps, because what you're learning here covers pretty much everything you need to know about JavaScript. Okay, so once you start building, there is no turning back. You just build and build and build. You don't understand certain things, you know where to go and you know what to look for. Nothing is new to you because you have been through all of them. We have been covering everything from the ground up, so sometimes it can be a bit less interesting, but just follow along. Now we're nearly there with the JavaScript as a language. Okay, so next we will learn about the object-oriented JavaScript, and then we can start building real applications soon. Okay, so keep up the spirit, and I will see you in the very next section. All right, thank you very much.